Welcome back to my channel. I'm Nancy. I'm saved and I love Jesus. Today I'm gonna tell you about the dream of saved by Jesus from a landstorm. I had this dream on Saturday, 9th of May. If you see me looking down, this is my book of dreams. I'm gonna be reading there part of it and I'm gonna be telling it. So welcome and thank you so much for being with me. So in this day, it was on a Saturday, like around 2 weeks ago, and I just had breakfast that morning with my daughter, and I was feeling like kind of I need to go back and get some more sleep because it's quarantine and there's nothing much. I live in Italy, so you can imagine the rules here. So I went back to sleep, back in bed, and I was cruising on videos on YouTube, and there was this preacher called Dr. Charles. 1 minute, let me confirm that. Charles Stanley, yeah. I have watched his videos and they are so good. So I was like, okay, let me listen to, some of his videos randomly, and just randomly chose a video and I was listening. I had my earphones on, so I fell asleep meanwhile that I was listening to him. So, and I saw myself in this place, and I was with a friend of mine. We were like children and we were playing. And then I don't know what I said to my friend, and she was like offended and just went on the other side, like on a hilly place, and she went there. And I was calling up on her to come and play with me, but she was like, I ain't coming. So I decided to go where she was so we could continue to play. So on the left, there was a house and there was a tree, and it was a little bit hilly, and she was on the hill. So I just decided to walk by the house and reach to her. As I was going to her, suddenly there was a huge whirlwind, a storm started, and the trees were falling down. It's like when you see a landslide, everything is falling down, the ground is sinking, and this just started out of nowhere. People were screaming, children rushing in their houses, and my friend, I couldn't see her, but where she was, it was okay, she was safe. But where I was, the land was going down. There was nobody near that could save me. So what I did is I climbed on this tree near the house, and I tried to touch the house, like to make myself not to fall down. And the house fell down, and I'm left in this tiny tree, and I'm hanging on for my dear life, and there was no one that could save me, because when I looked down from the tree, there was smoke coming out. The land, the earth, I don't know to say the land or the earth or the soil, because everything was turning. Like if I fell down, I'd be swallowed and buried deep inside. And there were these blue fumes that were coming out, oozing out of the earth. It was so scary, and everybody ran away, and I was in deep trouble. I couldn't call anybody, and in my thoughts, I said I will call Jesus. So I'm like, Jesus, and I'm looking down. The trees are falling. The soil is sliding. Everything is going helter skelter. And then I called again, Jesus, and looking around and everything. And really, this tree was about to give away, because I don't know how to explain. It was about to be uprooted. Me and the tree were about to see the land or the ground, or to be buried, if I can put it like that. And immediately I looked in the sky. It was blue, and I shouted, Jesus! Immediately I saw this light that shot so fast, came towards me, and I was lifted from that tree. And the next thing I know is like I'm asleep, but I could feel I was being carried like this. I wasn't on the ground. I wasn't flying, and I wasn't walking, but the person who was in this light was carrying me from that tree, and I felt comfort. I felt loved. I forgot about the storm. It was during the day, and I think I fell asleep because The next time I woke up, it was dark, and this who was holding me and carrying me went and put me down in a farm-like place, because I remember there was where he put me down, there was like a door where the cows drink water. For those who grew up in the farm, if you know this, there's where the water we put for the cattle, they can come and drink, go graze, come and drink. So he put me there very nicely. And then on the right side, there were like huts, H-U-T. Those who have grown in Africa, you know about the huts, or even in the rural places where like the Hamish people, some live in the huts, not like these mansions. So I was put in that place, and on the right there was a guy who came out of this hut, and on the left I could see another man coming, and my heart was like, oh, that guy from the left is not a good guy. But then this guy here on the right said something about the Lord and Jesus, something, and I knew I was safe. And the one who brought me just disappeared. It just went away. And this guy took me, and I felt that I could trust that guy. And then I woke up. So, this storm, everybody is facing their own storm. In life, we all face different storms. It doesn't matter whether in marriage, whether at work, whether with family, there are storms. But when I called the name of Jesus, he came. There was no one who could save me, even if they wanted, because they would have swept away or buried down. But the name of Jesus, it's powerful. No matter what you are going through, no matter what you're facing right now, stop calling Jesus and still looking around for help. Stop calling Jesus, but you're still holding on these other people. Lift up your eyes. Look up to Jesus. He will help you. And I want to tell you, when I woke up, I had in my ear, like someone was saying, in Isaiah 40 verses 8. Let me read it. It says, our bodies are grass, and its loveliness. Come on now. Echo. Here we are. So, it says, Isaiah 40 verses 8, I will read. It says, the grass withers, the flower fades, but the word of our God stands forever. And this guy was reading this word and saying, talking about a storm, that there's no storm that God cannot take you away from. And this is not the video that I was watching. I wasn't watching anything about this. I slept while watching another video. So when it ended, another video started. And this is what I woke up to. So I feel like these dreams, they are just not just for me, not just for my family, but also for you. That be encouraged. Here on Isaiah 41, it says, comfort. You have to be comforted because you are not alone. You have Jesus. Angels are watching on you. What can be so big that Jesus cannot conquer for you? Every time you have something that is really going on wrong in your life, please look up to Jesus. He loves you. He will come. He will come for you to rescue you. He will move the mountains and the rivers to save his own. So don't give up. It doesn't matter what you are going through. Whatever storm it is, name it, call Jesus upon it. Whatever difficulties that you're facing today, name it, call on Jesus. Don't look up to your family, because people can disappoint you. Friends can disappoint you. Your own friends, the BFFs, they can disappoint you. So thank you so much for watching this video. I will say that light, it's not the first time that I've seen that light. I know that light very well, because in another dream, in October 19th, I had another dream, and this light came. But I'm gonna tell you on the next video, so keep on watching. Thank you for those that have subscribed. God bless you abundantly. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Please, I want to hear about your storms and how you're facing them. Let's encourage one another. Let's give hope to each other, not just to me, but I want to hear from you what you've gone through, what God has done for you, so that we can be encouraged. We can understand that really there's Jesus up there watching out for us. I love you guys and thank you so much. God bless you. Thank you. Bye-bye.